Busty, female with large breasts, usually the cause of car accidents, neck cracks and walking into walls.
Amazement. Something which amazes.
So I want to talk about daddy issues, girls with daddy issues, and then we'll talk about guys with mommy issues in a separate episode. Big red flag. You ask them how was her relationship with her parents growing up, and if she says her parents split up or her dad wasn't really in her life and she's all about the super feminist, I'm independent, I can do everything on my own type of woman, my advice would be to stay away, especially if she has kids. I don't recommend single guys dating women with kids because the kid is always going to come before you. Always. Then you also have the issues between her and her ex. That's always going to be there. And for some reason, women don't understand that. A girl will text me or message me on, let's say, Bumble. What are you doing? What's up? Hey, how are you? I'll be like, oh, what are you doing today? And she'll be like, oh, I'm hanging out with my kid by the pool, blah, blah, blah. I don't date girls with kids. I don't date girls with kids. And they take it offensively, man. Unless she's like a super 10 and you just want to get in her pants. Getting with a girl that has a kid and dating her, you're not just dating her, dude. You're dating her and you're basically married to the kid as well. And it's not healthy for the kid to see different men in this woman's life. You know what I mean? I dated a woman who had a kid, and she even didn't want to invite me over to the house just because her son was there, and she didn't want him to see me. And I made the mistake of dating her for a few months. Kids just love hanging out with me. I'm a fun dude. So anyway, I noticed that the kid was getting close to me, and I'm like, oh fuck, this is really bad. Because I feel bad for the kid. So what I notice is women don't really pay attention to that as much as they should. Don't bring a guy around the house until you know for sure you guys are solid. It's just a very complicated situation. And daddy issues is such a prevalent thing. A lot of girls have them. I'm not trying to be anti-woman or anything like that, but this one girl that I dated for a little while. Listen to this. So she's the youngest out of 4 or 5 siblings. So growing up, her parents got divorced at age 15. She has a few older brothers, so as she was younger, she would always see her brothers, bringing back random chicks and kicking them out and not really dating. So you're a young girl and you see that, right? Then the parents get divorced. The older brother has a kid, and he's not with the girl anymore, right? So they're not dating, but he has a kid. The sister has a kid, not with the guy. And the mom, who is divorced, is dating a guy who's married. Okay? If this girl the girl that I was dating, if she didn't have daddy issues, I would be like, holy shit, what the fuck? But, that's not the case. When you're young and this is what you see, that's what's going to happen. So, clearly enough, she has daddy issues. She doesn't want to be, she's not into monogamy at all. She wants open relationships and stuff like that. And she's just so opposed to being in a relationship because of her environment that she was basically, you know, surrounded by when she was growing up. So that's just one example. But anyway, guys, I would steer away from girls with daddy issues. The best way to accomplish this is, I got this from Rich Cooper, who's the fucking man, by the way. Alpha as fuck. Don't ask them about their dad, but ask them, what was the relationship with your parents like growing up? A lot of these chicks, they end up having BPD, borderline personality disorder. Did we get a maze?
Yeah, dude, they threw me out.
They threw you out?
I mean, basically.
No,
what do you
more
mean?
or less, yeah.
Yo, there was a guy there.
Yeah.
And at the dude, he
See, a lot of these girls will have BPD, borderline personality disorder, and they just don't really know who they are, what they want. Tread lightly, guys. Like I said, instead of asking about how their dad's situation was growing up, ask them, what was it like growing up with your parents? That way you're asking about both of them, and you're not just asking about one of them, and you get the whole dynamic. But that'll be it for this, just on daddy issues. We'll get into it more in depth. Even though I kind of have a pretty good idea, I've dated many of, I guess I attract a lot of women with daddy issues or something like that. But stay safe out there, guys. Busty Amazement podcast. Always pumping out content for you. Follow us at Busty Amazement on Instagram. Subscribe, like, hit the bell thing. And follow Aristotle_gold. And I think that's about it, guys. Also, we'll be offering kind of like a dating advice type of thing, where you'll have access to us via email and or text, maybe FaceTime actually, depending on what you wanna pick. On which package you want to pick. But, guys, it's not complicated. Once you know what the red flags are out there, where the minefields are, to avoid those mines and getting blown up, especially when you're deep into a relationship, we're here to help. So, that'll be coming out soon. But yeah, peace. Have a great day.